2018 Lincoln MKX Premier. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to go over all the standard as well as optional equipment that's available on the 2018 MKX Premier trim level. So this video will be really good. We'll go over all the different standard equipment first, and then any optional equipment that's available on this, the Premier trim on this. So it'll be a great video to keep as a resource. I will put all this information down in the description of all the standard equipment, as well as I'll break it down with the optional equipment too, so you can know that. And then so that you can always refer back to this. So definitely want to go ahead and click that like button so you'll save that in there, as well as might want to save this to one of your playlists so you always have that if you're in the research of an MKX. So let's go ahead and get started first and talk about the standard equipment. Let's talk about the engine first. The standard engine is the 3.7 liter V6 engine with your 6-speed automatic transmission with select shift. Now that 3.7 is going to get you 303 horsepower, 270 foot-pound of torque with about 25 miles per gallon on the highway and about 17 in the city. Now you can get the optional 2.7 liter twin turbocharged V6 engine, and that one's going to get you 335 horsepower but 380 foot-pound of torque with about the same gas mileage, 17 and 25 on the highway. So pretty good performing different options that you have there. Also the standard with the front wheel drive, but you can also get the optional all-wheel drive system with that continuously controlled dampening suspension. So a couple different great ways, and I like even on the Premier that you can get the 2.7 twin turbocharged engine as well as all-wheel drive in that too. So that's some great ways to be able to do some different functionalities you have there. Also, let's talk about safety. This is going to be a really safe vehicle to drive. You're going to have that dual stage front airbag for the driver, and that's going to have two different size airbags depending on how close you are to the steering wheel. So it has a sensor that tells you how close you are. Also, it's going to have a driver knee airbag, as well as it has a passenger knee airbag too for the front passenger on that glove box. You're also going to have side impact airbags for the driver and front passenger on the side of those seats. And then you're going to have the side canopy airbags that's going to protect the first and second row passengers for any kind of rollover. And speaking of that, this does have Advancetrac with roll stability control, so it's going to help with that. So it's going to help you try to keep you on your intended path and try to control any kind of rollover that way as well. But if for some reason you do have an accident, this does have the SOS post-crash alert system. What that does is if you happen to be off the road, it's going to flash the lights and honk the horn so people know that you're off the road and that you need help. Also has a 911 assist so that it'll help you call 911 in case that you're not able to get to your phone or maybe you're unconscious for some reason. So a couple different things that allows for some nice safety features for everyone in the vehicle that I think you'll really appreciate. Now let's talk about the design here in the front. It does have a nice chrome split wing grille with the chrome surround that goes around these automatic HID headlights, and HID is going to be so much brighter for you, so it's going to be, and automatically comes on as it gets dark, which is really nice, and they're also wiper activated, so when you turn your wipers on, those headlights are going to come on automatically as well there. It does have the LED signature lighting underneath those lights there too, and has your chrome accent down here on the lower part of the bumper with a high gloss finish down there too. So that's really nice, again, and gives it a little pop there on the bottom part of that bumper down there. Now this does have that Lincoln Experiences, and that's a series of LED lights that really welcome you to the vehicle when you pull up to it or walk up to it at night. So when you get that key fob within 8 feet of the vehicle, it's going to use those series of LED lights. The first one you're going to see is on the front, underneath that fade up underneath that light. All your door handles are going to have LED backlights, so you'll be able to see those door handles at night. As you approach the vehicle from behind, you're going to see the LED tail lights that light up as well, welcoming there. And then you're on both sides of the vehicle, you're going to get that Lincoln welcome mat with the Lincoln symbol in there. So again, great way to really welcome you to the vehicle at night. Now the standard wheel on all your MKXs is going to be this 18-inch machine aluminum wheel, so it just looks real nice. Nice coating on those as well, and I love the design. It doesn't really look too basic, but really kind of dresses it up. A nice luxury wheel to start us with here. Now this particular vehicle does have your Michelin tires, and they all may have different tires. Depends on what's available from their suppliers when the vehicle is built. Does have these body color mirror cap here. Turn signal indicator here is standard equipment on your Premiers, so it's a real nice LED turn signal light so people can tell when you're wanting to turn. So I like that. Also, you'll notice it's folded in a little bit. That's because it does have the auto fold feature, which we'll get to some of those here in just a little bit how that works. It does have your power heated glass, also integrated blind spot mirror, and that's an angled mirror so you can see the vehicles in your blind spot a little bit better. Now this does have the intelligent access, allows you to be able to just leave that key fob in your pocket. You just walk up, put your hands in the door handle, it's going to automatically unlock the doors. Now you can actually control whether it unlocks the driver's door or all 4 of the doors in your settings, and so that's really up to your preference of what you'd like to have. And then when you do get in the vehicle and go ahead and sit down and you shut the doors, the auto fold mirrors are going to fold out and they're going to be in the position from the last driver that drove the vehicle when you start the vehicle. So that's real nice. And then when you get out of the vehicle, when you get to your destination, you can press the ridges on any of the doors and automatically lock the vehicle, and it's going to auto fold the mirror back into place. Nice luxury feature and benefit, but also it's functional too because it kind of pulls those in, so hopefully you won't get those banged up in those parking lots and such from those other car doors. That's real nice. Also, you get keypad here on the pillar. That allows you to be able to leave the keys inside if you want and lock the vehicle up, or if maybe you don't have the keys and you just need to grab something out of it, you can use your own setup code that you can set up through the Sync 3 system, which we'll get to that again in a little bit, and be able to do that in there. Also gets remote start there on your keyless entry, so you can just remote start the vehicle and just lock it, just press that remote twice and it's going to go ahead and just start right up for you. So real nice and easy to use. Hit it twice and it'll go ahead then and shut that off. So and then that's real nice, but what's even better than that, this does have now standard equipment across the board on all of your MKXs is the Lincoln Connect. And Lincoln Connect is a modem in the vehicle. And you've had that in the past in your reserves. Now it's a standard on all your trim levels. So what's great about that is you connect you to the vehicle using that Lincoln Way app. So you can remote start your vehicle from anywhere. You can also go ahead and unlock and lock your doors. Maybe you forgot to, you can do that as well. You can schedule remote starts at certain times. You can set up those schedules within that app. You can find your vehicle if you're not sure exactly where it's located. It helps you if you're in that big parking lot at that game or something, you can't remember exactly where you parked. It'll help you locate your vehicle, even help schedule service. So lots of great ways, but even probably the best feature is it'll also give you Wi-Fi hotspot for your vehicle for up to 10 devices. So that comes in real handy on those long trips. They can connect their devices to the Wi-Fi, not using all your data, and so you're able to do that. Now you do get a certain data that comes with it, and then there's also some very affordable plans as well for unlimited data use too, so you can take use of that. So I love that that's standard on all of your Lincoln MKXs. Now it does have your chrome accent around the windows as well as here on the door handles and that lower rocker molding, and then it has your privacy glass here on the side windows as well as the back glass. Keeps it cool over there inside, but also looks real nice too here on the side. Now moving to the back, you're going to see a body color rear spoiler up here with a high gloss black finish underneath, and also some nice little pieces, strips that come down here on the side. Has your rear defrost with rear wiper back here. Also has a nice chrome accent right here with the Lincoln lettering that sits right on top of that, which also sits on top of those LED tail lights, as you can see, right, goes across the back. Those are going to be brighter. People are going to be able to see that you're wanting to stop, so that's a real nice safety feature there too. Has your rear view camera with reverse sensing. So as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you, plus you're going to get alerted if you get too close to anything. And then down here, you're going to have a satin chrome rear skid plate, is what they call that, with your dual exhaust, chrome tip exhaust under there that just is integrated real nicely into that bottom part of that skid plate. Now you can, with your remote, unlock the vehicle, or you can just press a button right here and it's going to unlock it, allow you to open it up. It is a manual lift gate here on the Premier. Here in the back, it does have the carpeted in the floor as well as the sides and the seat backs. Makes it a little bit quieter there in the vehicle having that carpet in there. Those seat backs are a 60-40 split bench seat. What's great about those is you can recline those seats back a little bit for those that are sitting back there for that long drive. They can rest a little bit, but also they'll lay forward. And what's great, instead of having to go through the doors over there, you have these buttons here on the side that are power release. So you just, it is a power release, not a power fold, so keep that in mind. But you just press the button over here, and I'll demonstrate with the right one first. Press it, it's gonna go ahead and lay down. And then the left side, just release it, and it's going to fall forward as well. So I love that. It gives lots of room in here, so if you need a little extra cargo room in there, only 2 of you, you can lay those seats down, or maybe with the split seat, maybe you have something really long and you still have 4 passengers in there, you could still seat 4 in there and be able to lay that right side down. So that comes in real handy. Oh, also back here, it's standard equipment. You do have the cargo netting, and you can has some positions right here on both sides, as well as these little hooks under here. You can just hook that in, and it puts it across the back there. Put all those little items in there that normally roll around in the back, and you won't have to worry about that. It contains those in there, so they won't roll around on you. Also, standard equipment on your Lincoln vehicles is going to be the carpeted match with the Lincoln embroidering for the front row as well as the second row, those rear seat footwells back there. That'll protect those footwells from getting dirty and such. You can just take those out, clean those off, and put them back in there. So that's a premium floor mats here. Optional equipment, we'll get to optional equipment in just a little bit. We'll talk about all the standard equipment first, so I'll bypass on that, and we'll go ahead and move inside now. Now moving to the interior, you have two different interior trims that are available. One of those is going to be the cappuccino like you're seeing with this, and also you have your ebony, which is your black interior. And so with that, you're going to see here with your cappuccino, you're going to see the tan on the lower part of the dash with the dark brown on the top. Whereas your ebony, it's going to be all black throughout there. And then you're going to see the Sonata Spin aluminum trim on your doors, the steering wheel, and on both sides of the instrument panel here. And that real nice finish here, and that's going to be the standard on your MKX Premier, and it's only available in those. You're not able to get any kind of other trim finish. And when you go up to select, you're able to have that flexibility going back to the Sonata Spin from the wood trim, but not on the Premier. This is the trim on it. Also, it's going to have luxury soft touch seats up here for the driver and front passenger. Actually, all five seating positions will have the luxury soft touch seats. Here in the front, you're going to have dual power seats. They're 10-way, including a power backrest as well as power lumbar, heated seats as well for the driver and front passenger. Back seat back there is going to seat 3, as we've talked about already. It does have a little armrest that comes out of the middle backrest with some cup holders that kick out for those on the outside to be able to put their drinks there. Here on the door, you're going to have power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one-touch for those front windows, and driver memory for 3 different drivers. What's great about the driver memory is it memorizes your mirror position as well as your seat position. So that way you won't have to, with the 10-way, you're getting it just right. You won't have to try to find that spot each time. And also goes real nicely with the easy entry and exit seats. And that allows you, when you turn the vehicle off, the seat's going to come back, making it a little bit easier to get out of the vehicle. Then when you get back in, hit the push button start, it's going to move the seat as well as the mirrors back in the position of the last driver. And if maybe you're not that last driver, you just hit your number right there. As it's adjusting, it'll adjust to your configurations on the fly right there. So that's real nice. Also does have leather wrap steering wheel, standard equipment. Manual tilt and telescoping. So you just pull that lever under there. It's going to go up and down, forward and back, so you can get it just right for any size driver there. And then here on the left side of the steering wheel, you're going to have cruise control. On the right side, you have some Bluetooth and some audio controls there as well, so you can be able to keep your hands on the steering wheel. And your paddle shifters that I talked about earlier are going to be right there behind the steering wheel. Now here in the climate control, I like the look. It has LED backlighting, so nice clean look when the vehicle's turned off. And you hit that push button start to start it, it's going to use that LED backlighting to light up those words and the emblems for your climate control, so you can be able to see those real nicely. Also, you don't have to worry about them wearing off over time either. I really like that. And then for your climate, you do have dual zone auto climate control, so your driver and front passenger are going to have 2 different temperatures. And right there, just to the left of the climate control, is where your push button start is going to be. And I like that if you don't get in and you don't start the vehicle for a while, it starts glowing those words right there to start the engine. And the right side is you have an auto hold button. What's great about that, it'll hold that brake for a period of time. Maybe if you want to rest your foot at a stoplight, or maybe you're on a hill and you want to transition from the brake to the gas, it'll help hold that for a little while so you can easily transition over there. And then your glove box, you'll see, remember it does have that airbag under there, that knee airbag. Has no little latch there. You just press the button here and it's going to open up the glove box. What's great is that not only can the passenger get to the lever, but so can the driver. For your climate control, or for your audio controls I should say, you have AM, FM, CD player with Sirius satellite as standard equipment. And this does also have the Sync 3 system. That's that 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system where you can control your audio, your phone, and your climate through that system, as well as some other features there too, your Wi-Fi and such. And then when you put that vehicle in reverse, you're going to see your backup camera come in a full view of that 8-inch screen right there in the middle, which is really nice. Also, that left side is where you're going to see your push button shift. And by having the push button shift over there gives you more flexibility because you don't have that shifter here. So now you have some compartments. You have this nice tray here where you can put maybe a cell phone or different items there. There is a power point in there so you can plug in your phone. Also, a nice big area down here. Maybe put a purse or something big like that down in there. Lots of room down there to be able to store that, so you don't have to have those items on the floor down there. And it also gives you this compartment right here that allows you to be able to put maybe a smartphone or a wallet or something down in there. And it has a smart USB port. So that's those USB ports that a lot of times you get with your smartphone, that you can plug it in there and charge your phone while you're driving right there. Also the glove box, let me go through that real quick. There's two levers. You push the one on the left, it's going to open it up to a tray right here where you can put maybe a wallet or something small in there, as well as maybe a pen. And then if you press the right side, it's going to hold that tray up against the cover there, and then you're going to have a big open compartment to put some things in with a power point and another USB port in there. So that way you'll be able to even have a little slot there for both sides, so if you want to pull that cord through there, it's going to not smash that cord, so you'll like that. It even comes out the front, it looks like, too. So real nice ways to be able to charge your phone and such. Up here in the mirror, you also get auto dimming rear view mirror, which is great about that is that if there's someone coming up from behind you with those bright lights, it's going to automatically dim that mirror, so you don't have to flip that lever or anything. So real nice equipment on this Premier model. So I really think that it comes with a lot of standard features now, especially with that internal modem with that Lincoln Connect, that I think you'll really appreciate. It's a nice upgrade for 2018. Now let's talk about the optional equipment. There's two things that are optional on this vehicle, and one of those is the satin chrome side rails that are available. You see that on the MKCs as standard equipment. It's optional on the MKX because some people, they like the look of it without those, and so now you're able to get those on the Premier on those rails. So that's a real nice look to kind of dress up the top of the vehicle. Also, the front tag bracket is also optional, and that's because in some states like Kansas, you're not required to have a front tag bracket, and that's why it's optional. Now, it is a no-charge add to the vehicle, so when you add that, like we do on all of our vehicles, then you have that. And we like to order them as optional because we do a lot of sales to people outside of Kansas that are required to have a front tag, but also some people like to have a personalized tag, so that way it's already in there where we can just put that on and it's ready to go, so they can take delivery right away. A couple other things that are available is accessories, and when I say that there's a little bit separate than accessories is if you order them with your Lincoln vehicle from a Lincoln, they'll actually ship it to the dealer ahead of time, and the dealer either installs them or puts them on after the vehicle comes in. So you can order it either when you order the vehicle, or you can actually get it through our accessories department and get it as well. So one of those is the all-weather floor mats that are in the first footwells as well as the second footwells, and that's really nice. It has real nice looking all-weather mats to protect that from the rain, snow, and that kind of thing from ruining the inside of your interior floor there. I like that. Also, the rear cargo area package. It's a rear cargo mat that's put back there, and so that's a real all-purpose mat that you can put back in the back. Really protects that cargo area from any kind of stains and that kind of thing, as well as the rear cargo bumper protector too. So that's that goes across that bumper just like it sounds, protects that bumper from those drops and that kind of thing on the back of it, and kind of protects that from that. Sometimes I see on trade-ins, a couple of those will have those nicks in the back. That'll help protect that back there and protect it from getting those things in there. And also the dual headrest DVD players. That's probably one of the most popular for these. What's great about that is they are dual, they are separate, so they can play separate videos or DVDs. And so those kids back there that are fighting over which video to watch, you can put those different videos in those headrests. They even have their own headphones to go along with it, so that way they can stay entertained. Don't have to worry about them fighting, and they can figure out what they want to watch that way. And they can also plug in different gaming systems as well. They do have those AV cords that you can plug in different gaming systems into them as well. So it's a great optional equipment that's available on the MKX Premier. So I think you'll really like some of those different options that are available. Now let's talk about the warranties on all your 2018 Lincoln MKX Premiers. They are going to come with a 4-year 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. Also, the same term, the 4-year 50,000 mile, you have pickup and delivery. What's great about pickup and delivery is if you live within 30 miles of the dealership, they'll pick your Lincoln vehicle up, leave you a Lincoln loaner for the day, service your vehicle, detail inside and out, and bring it back to you. So it's just a great service for the first 4 years and 50,000 miles. If you don't live within 30 miles of the dealership, or maybe you're already out and about, you want to go and get your Lincoln vehicle serviced, you still get that same Lincoln loaner if you need it to go run some errands, and also a Lincoln Clean if you have time. So great service. I really love that service. Use it myself with our Lincoln vehicle, and I think you'll really appreciate that. Also, the Powertrain Warranty is a 6-year 70,000 mile Powertrain Warranty. And all these are explained on a window sticker. You can pull those up off our website at McArthurLincoln.com. There, each one of our vehicles, you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures, as well as you can pull up these original window stickers and see all the equipment that I've kind of mentioned as the standard equipment that's at the top, as well as the option equipment on the side, and show you all the different breakdown of the price as well. So I think you'll really enjoy that. Now the MKX Premiers, they actually base price starts at $39,000 or just over $39,000 plus your delivery to the dealership. So pretty affordable for your mid-sized luxury vehicle like this, a nice crossover that I think you'll really appreciate. And now if you like this video, definitely want to click that thumbs up for me. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that way you can get notified every time we have a new video that's uploaded to our YouTube channel. I think you'll really like some of the videos that we have. In fact, go ahead now and check out some of the videos in our playlist. Break everything out into different types of vehicle videos that we have. Like this one here, this will be our 2018 Lincoln vehicle presentations or model presentations. So I go over the different ones. And look for the Select and the Reserve to come soon on our YouTube channel, so you definitely want to make sure you subscribe to it. Put your comments down below. I'd like to know your input. What do you think of that Lincoln Connect? That's new for 2018 across the board. What do you think? Do you think that's something that you would use in your vehicle? Would you connect and enjoy using that for all your different devices when you're on those road trips to connect? Do you think that's a great service? Being able to remote start your vehicle from anywhere, as well as having that nice, being able to find your vehicle and hit through that app, being able to make your own services. I think it's a great app, and I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy the use of that, and a lot of people already have since it's been on the Reserve in previous years. I think you'll like it, but leave your comments down below. Let me hear what you have to say about that. I'd love to hear that. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the 2018 Lincoln MKX Premier, and look for new videos coming out soon. And until then, I'll see you later.